This is day 74 of hiking from Canada to Mexico along the CDT. Last night I had a little thunderstorm in the middle of the night. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. It passed by, so I went back to sleep. It wasn't too cold, but obviously it was wet. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of make my peace with my wet tent. I feel like if it wants to be wet, be wet. I accepted it. So I'm just not gonna complain about this anymore. I'm just gonna wear more clothes. I think I'm 3 days away from Steamboat, which is so exciting. I'm gonna get a new pajama, yes, you know about this already. And maybe a hat. And maybe a little machine which blows up my sleeping pad. I'm gonna treat myself. Let's go. I have a Zpacks Soloplex tent. I think that's what it's called. It's a one-person tent, and I am too tall for it. That's why I keep on bumping onto the sides with my head and my feet. So if you're a very tall person, I don't think that's a good tent for you, especially if you're in an area where it's always wet in the tent. But because I'm used to it, I figured out the perfect way to lie in the tent. I barely touch the sides anymore. I'm curled up like a little half moon, and I never touch anything in there. And again, nature wants to surprise me. It wasn't just wet inside of my tent, it also started getting wet on top of the mountain. 10 minutes later, blue sky. Well, I was wrong. Blue sky, my ass. It did change again. So, this is the left. This is the right. Guess what direction the peak of 3,600 meters is? Yes, exactly. It's on the right. Isn't it a delight? Being outside is so much fun. The good thing about having a thunderstorm right waiting in your neck is that I actually hiked pretty fast today. You know, your body feels this kind of adrenaline. The same I feel when I see wolves or bears or whatever, or an aggressive squirrel, and then I'm just an incredibly fast hiker. I did so many miles today. I did 20 miles, and I was in my tent at like 6 o'clock. It was absolutely perfect. I had the perfect camp spot, and I went to bed. Good night.